possibly dead, as well as us family members who are worried sick, and you guys are yet to give us any information or try finding any of them at all around the areas who escaped possibly whatsoever. You guys aren't focusing on the right things, and that's where the family steps in, and the family saying you guys aren't doing your job proper enough, as to where we want the proper information as to what's going on with my boyfriend, as well as his child that's unborn, as well as her son, Johnny, and Jesus, and Junior. 3 people that we've been focusing on. We were here since yesterday and have yet to receive any information, have yet to see any efforts, and have yet to see anybody go to try and find anybody at all who was stuck in the warehouse, who has tried to escape, who was possibly stuck under any of the debris of the warehouse.
Well, first of all, I'd like to issue apologies for the situation that we're all in here and wanting to collect that information. The reason we have not been on site to do that is because the danger presented,
Okay, but
an
you guys are
ongoing
supposed to
danger at the
protect us from
presented.
danger. You guys are supposed to deal with the danger, so why is it that you guys aren't dealing with it yet enough?
We
This is turning into a crime scene, and it seems like you guys are in on it, in a way.
Well, we are doing what we can from the site through
Obviously
aerial
not.
investigations. Once that is safe for us to get on site, then we could probably do a little bit more. And we
stated
are.
that you guys are more worried about the civilians and the materials and the people moving in and re-energizing the houses or whatever the situation may be, but you guys aren't worried about the possible dead bodies, the possible.
No, that's a big
people
concern
who
of
are-
us.
Okay,
We
but you
want
guys
to
aren't
get to the
concerned
bottom
about
of
it
this.
well enough. You guys are more concerned about the people moving back in that evacuated. You guys should be more worried about finding the people first and then worrying about the people who had evacuated.
That
Those
is
are
an.
people who are possibly lost their lives because of you guys not doing your job well enough, and because you guys not taking your job as serious as you guys supposedly do, and as you guys supposedly are first responders, and you guys were there 2 minutes after the situation. If it was 2 minutes after the situation, my boyfriend, my brother-in-law, and my other brother-in-law possibly would have been out. There was also a 17-year-old inside of that warehouse. Were you acknowledged of that? My boyfriend's 18. There was a 17-year-old, an 18-year-old, a 23-year-old, and how old was he? And 28. And you guys aren't focused well enough on the people in there when there's families sick to their stomach, losing sleep, being able to eat, drink water because of you guys not responding how one should. I have never seen policemen, firefighters slack their job and slack it so hard. And you can look away all you want, but this is the truth. We're all sick to our stomach, and we're all waiting on the information that we should receive until Saturday, when I want to know today. I want to know by tomorrow.
As do we. We want to know that information right away.
But you guys aren't trying well enough.
We are working through the process to get there so we can determine that all, inform our family members of the 7 individuals. So it's a painful period. We completely understand that. Don't take that we are not doing everything we can to get to the site to confirm, get information about the 7 individuals we were missing. So I'm completely sympathetic with the
people who have evacuated had moved in. I feel like you
Well,
should have
they-
brought that situation up first. The 7 unaccounted for, the people who were stuck in the warehouse. That should have been the first piece of information that you have released. Not about the people who have evacuated. The people who evacuated are safe. The people who evacuated are okay. The people in there are possibly dead, have no life, and guess what? Their families have yet to know any information. I feel like that's the first piece of information that you should. That's the first piece of information that you guys should release. That's the first thing that you guys should be focusing on, besides the other people. That's like the second priority, the third priority. The first priority is the people.
Okay,
They're
we're gonna go on
probably
to the next
struggling,
question.
stuck under
We should
debris.
go on to the next part so we can continue.
What is, based on what this young woman said, what is the basis for determining when it's safe to go in? What are the criteria that you're going to be using to say you can actually go in and look for the family members here and the boyfriend?
It's tough to give a definitive answer on when that is going to be and what that actually looks like. And I just want to say I really understand your frustration, and I'm sorry that we can't give you all of the information you want. I really mean that. We don't want to have to stand up here and not give you the information that you want. And I just wanted to give you that because I felt you deserved that.